Okay, we're back on the creek today where last time we found half of the canister shot. Hopefully we'll get lucky again today and find something else. So we're gonna get busy and see what we can find in the water today. I'll bring it back in when I get a hit. Okay, I got a target. It's reading in the upper 30s. Probably a decent target. We're gonna go down. It's kind of muddy, so I'm not gonna take you under to find it. I'm gonna find it with my pinpointer. It's in here somewhere. Let's take a look. Somewhere. Oh, there it is. What we got? Oh. Not quite sure. Could be period. The hole's just punched out. We'll keep that. We'll look at it later and see what we've got. Bring you back on the next find. Okay. Some river treasure, depending on who you are. This was a big iron signal. Looks like an old brake reservoir. We're gonna put it over here out of the way and get back to looking for Civil War stuff. Hang tight. Okay, we've got a pretty good signal here where we found the cannonball last time, and it's a little muddy, so I'm gonna see if I can maybe take you down for it. Hold your breath. Man, that is one gigantic square nail. That's definitely period. That was right here with that case shot that I found last time. Maybe we're on to something. I'll bring you back as soon as I get another hit. Okay, got another pretty good signal. It's probably iron, but there's a lot of that in here off the wagons and caissons and different things. Let's see if we can, it's muddy. There we go. Another nice square nail. Definitely period. Well, it must be on something else because my pinpointer's going off some more. Yep, look here. Oh yeah. That's something different. I've seen those before, but I'm not sure what that is. I have to get back to you on it. So let's keep digging. I'll bring you back in. Okay, so here's something pretty exciting. I'm gonna take you down here to get this out. This hole is giving up a lot of, as you can see, period square nails and accoutrements. So let's make sure. All right, here we go. Next thing. Oh yeah, baby. Can you say round ball? Definitely period. Let's see if we can get some more of these beauties. That is super nice. Great find. Great start to the day. I'll bring you back in. Sorry I can't take you under. It's just really, really muddy. The creek's not moving much. It's down super, super low, kind of in a drought. So makes it easy to look for things, but makes it super tough for taking you guys underwater to see it actually come out of the sand bottom and grout. And as you notice, I'm right here again at one of these rock ledges. How it falls over, it gets trapped and it stays there forever. That stuff has been in this creek for 100 and let's see, 65, 64, do the math, 20, close to 160 years, give or take a few. How about that? Great finds. I'll bring you back. We'll get another hit. So guess what, boys and girls? Same hole, number 2. Check it out. That is some good stuff right there. Yes, sir. 2. I don't know the caliber. I have to measure it first and check it out. But that is a couple nice round balls out of here. I'm gonna keep looking. Hang tight. Okay, so this turned out to be a really sweet hole at its little rock ledge right here, where it just kind of tumbles off, goes down and gets hung. We got 3 nice round balls, 4 pieces of smaller grape shot, a lot of iron out of this hole, one being a really different kind of pin that we'll have to look up and see what that did. It may be a tool or something of that nature. Really good hole. I've been digging on it for about 20 minutes and I think I've cleaned it out. So when you hit something like that, you always want to look in an ever widening circle, because you don't want to overlook something that could be just within your reach. Great hole. Nice finds. Let's keep looking. I'll bring you back. So still digging around this same little rock ledge, and thought I had another good signal. I was hoping for a piece of grape shot or some more bullets or round balls, but out comes this river treasure, boys and girls. Let me set it down right there so you can really see what it is. 3/4 inch piping plug. Nice modern day river treasure. Okay, so let's keep looking. Okay, got another good signal. Like I said, the water's real low, it's muddy. I've got it exposed. I'm gonna go down and get it for you. No, that's not it. Hang on. Somewhere. Hang tight. We're gonna go down and get it. Ah, here we go. Horse ring. It's a pretty good find. Give you a better look at it. There we go. Nice find. Okay, gonna keep digging. I'll bring you back when I get another hit. Hey, been hunting for about 2 hours or so. Been a pretty successful hunt today. Got some period items, a lot of iron as usual, but we were lucky enough to come out with some lead in the form of some round balls and some either shotgun pellets or added shots, a little tiny one. So again, I'm not a subject matter expert. You guys know what it is, chime in. Don't have a problem with that. I just like finding it, identifying it the best I can, and then you guys helping out too. So let's take a look at what we got. So we got a lot of wagon and spike type deals, you know, probably off a wagon here. Same with these pieces. Really super long square nail, you know, that's a big one. This one is a tool of some sort. I'm going to identify it and let you know what it is, but that's a good find too. It was made specifically for a reason, this shape. So let's find out what that is. Big square nails, pieces, the horse ring, and then today's prize find, 3 round balls and 4 shotgun pellets or canister shot or something of that nature. So it was a good hunt. I'm gonna get out of here and go to my next place, and this is a real nice spot to hunt. It's a little busy for my liking, but nonetheless producing some good finds. We'll be back. I'm headed up the valley, and I'll bring you in when I get up there, and we'll look around some there today. Hang in there. I'll bring you back when I get some finds. Okay, I moved up the mountain and across and back at one of my new sites. This was a retreat route during one of the campaigns that Union forged into Southwest Virginia. So we've got old, older, and then brand new. Of course, this is one of the bridges from back in probably the 40s, 50s. As you can see, the supports are still here. Comes down to the creek. Some pretty old stuff there, pretty neat looking. And it goes down and then crosses the creek. Then once we get down to the creek, you've got the brand new bridge, probably built in the 70s, somewhere in that time frame. But I don't know if you can see it, but there is actually a stone abutment. It's right down in there where the plank road used to come across. And the stones are all stacked up in the creek bottom to where it went across and hit the other side. So pretty neat surroundings. We're gonna get to look, and we found a few things here last time. We're gonna do some looking around up on the land and see if we can find anything in the yard. Supposedly there's a lost cannon here while they camped. This creek was swollen outside of its banks, and the Union Army could not cross. They tried to go downstream, but there's a bluff about 400 yards in that direction. There's a bluff that you can't get around, and so they had to camp here for the night and then proceed the next morning to try to figure a way to cross, get the wagons and cannons. And accounts say that there was a cannon that got bogged down in a swampy area, and all the horses, mules they couldn't pull it out, so they just abandoned it. And plus the fact they were being chased by the Confederates up this route, so they didn't have time to dislodge it and get it back on the road. So did anybody else take it? Did it get left behind, turned into plows, or scrapped during World War II for steel, or is it still here? We'll find out. I'll bring you in if I get some good targets. Okay, so we got our first good hit. I'm gonna let you hear it, and then we're gonna go down together and see what it is. So take a listen. Let me get some leaves off here. All right, so take a listen to this. Ah, it's a little squeaker. It's giving me about a 42 to 50, even high as up as 76. 39, kind of all over the place a little bit, but it's a high squeaker. So let's go down and take a look and see if we can find out what it is. So here we go. Hold your breath. And I learned from my last videos, I got to shake it off a little bit, the camera that is. That was a bad choice of words when I pull the camera back out so that you guys can hear what I'm saying. So here we go, checking my pinpointer on my watch right now to make sure it's picking up. So let's go down and take a look. Okay, so there we go. Looks to be a knapsack part, rivet type. I even see a little gold still on it, so it may be something better than that. We'll have to clean it up and see later on today. But first find of the day, that is a good find, my friend. Here's the old bridge abutments that came through off this road prior to it being the new road and bridge, as you can see. But this right here was the old, and I'm sure probably the crossing for the old road's right about in here somewhere too. So let's keep looking, and I'll get back to, oh, look at that big dot of water on the lens. Let's see if we can clean that off. That's better. Okay, we'll look again. New bridge, old bridge. There we go. I'll try to be a better videographer in this segment. Got to hone those skills. All right, we'll bring you back when I get another hit. See ya. Hey, got a big hit. It's pretty muddy where I had to dig way down to get it out. And so I'm not going to take you under. I'm just going to reach in and pull it up and show you what we got. I thought I might have had a cannonball or something, but I got this thingamadoodle. Thingamadiggy. Not sure what it is. It's got some writing on it that I can't quite make out, but I will do my best to clear that up in a little bit. Not really sure what this thing did or what it is. We'll keep it, find out. It's pretty old, whatever it might be. So I'll let you know. We'll put it right there to haul out later. Okay, I'll bring you back on the next find. Hey, got another good iron hit. I'm gonna take you down because it's really easy to see, so hold your breath. We're gonna get this one. So, nice period horseshoe. We know they came through. Let's hope we get some good lead and maybe some brass finds. I'll bring you back. Okay, just pulled another little doodad out. Not really sure what it is. It's pretty old. I'll let you take a look at it. Not really sure what it is either. I'll do some research on it. Maybe period, may not be. Stick around, we'll dig some more. Okay, latest find. Pretty sure this is definitely not period, but it was a smoking signal. More river treasure, or lack thereof. Nice single barrel carburetor. Don't believe that it's reusable, but you never know. Anyway, is it a Holly? I can't tell. No nameplate, so we don't know if it's a Holly or what it is. Single barrel though, which is pretty old in itself. So we'll just leave that right there. All right, let's get back to it. Okay, I haven't found much more since the last clip, but I got a big hit right here, and thought I might have had a rifle barrel, but let's take a look. I think it's just river treasure. Yep. How about that? Bicycle frame. Don't know how old. Looks pretty old. We'll leave that right there for someone else not to discover. They can just eyeball it. Let's get back to it. Okay, got another good signal here. Back up working at the bridges, the old and the new, and evidently this was also the crossing right here. Has to be, cause we're gonna go down. We'll take you down. Yeah, there we go. Okay, we're going under. Hold your breath. We're gonna get this one out. Period horseshoe. So we're in a good place. We just got to get on some really good finds. This is not a bad find, but there's better ones in here, I'm sure. I'll bring you back when I get one. Well, nothing really to show for this hunt. Been here about an hour. Unfortunately, it's full of beer cans, pull tabs, Vienna sausage cans, all that kind of good stuff. So really hard hunting. We'll come back and get in the creek. I'm gonna move on to another spot I've got on the map. I'm gonna look it over and see what we can find there. So let's wrap it up, and I'll bring you back in when we get there if we can get any good finds. All right, I'm at the third and final place for the day. It's an old 1800s home site. You can kind of look at the foundation there. That's the original portion of the house. The back end was built on, and then you got a old cookhouse out to the back here. I've hunted here a couple times already, got some wheat pennies and some just modern junk. Give it another spin. Looks like they've cut the grass, and we'll see what we can find. I'll bring you in if I get anything. When it gets cold, we're gonna go up here. I'll give you a sneak peek. Once it gets really, really cold, gotta watch out for yellow jackets up here today, man. It's that time of year, and this looks like a good place for them. But we're going in here when it gets cold. Should be some stuff up underneath there, I hope. You can see the old brick sidewalk. This is some handmade, some hand done brick. Like this one here. I don't know if you can see it or not, but it's really tough. Those are hand fired brick, and the stone was cut and laid from right here. So let's get to looking, see what we can find. I'll bring you in when I get a hit. Okay, we got our first find. It's a surface find, and it's modern, as you can plainly see. Let me get my shadow out of the way. But it's a Mr. Lincoln. Don't know how old or how new, but first find. Thought I'd bring you in on it. Let's get to looking. Maybe we can find some 1800 stuff instead of 1900s. Hang in, we'll be back. Okay, got another surface find. Got a pretty strong suspension. It's another penny, another Lincoln, or maybe a Wheatie. It's not just right on the, yep, there it is. So let's see. Yeah, another Lincoln. Don't know what year. Well, maybe. How about a 2002? A lot of modern pennies on the ground here. So we've got one Wheatie out of here, and keep looking. I'll bring you back. Okay, we've hunted for about an hour and found some Lincolns and a few pieces of modern trash. There's probably some good finds here. Just gotta wait for the vegetation to die back a little bit. But we're gonna take a look around, show you some stuff. Like this is probably the old cookhouse. They were built off the main house, so they didn't burn it down. You can kind of take a look around in there, and there's some real friendly, nice guys that we don't want to get close to. They're slow moving right now, but they won't be no fun to get stung by. So let's just keep moving. A lot of additions to the house. There's another house out here that looks like a apartment or in-laws garage. Then they had a horse pasture. We'll take a walk down here. Hopefully we won't hit any yellow jacket mess. We'll take a look and see what's happening down here in this field. Take a look around. There should have been an outhouse somewhere off the main house here. There should be a depression in the ground that would be a bottle dump if we could find it. But while we're exploring, we'll go here and take a look at the old horse stall, see what they left behind there, if anything. This place is where they have found a lot of Native American pottery and points and things around an old spring that the area got its name from. I'm not going to tell you the name, you can probably guess it. But let's take a peek at this old horse barn, see what's out here. Snakes, bees. Try to keep from getting in trouble. We'll take a look around and make sure we're not in any big hornet's nests. Still full of horse poop. Does the water work? Nope. What's in the storage shed? Will anything jump out and get us? No. A lot of stuff in there too. Let's take a look over here. These poor horses never had their stalls cleaned. Full of mud and poop. Wouldn't want to have been that horse. So
And then it goes around a few other places down to probably a spring branch down in the bottom there. Don't know. But there should be some good finds here. We'll wait till we get a good frost and come back and look around some more. Hopefully we'll find something and I'll bring you back. Today, just modern modern Lincoln pennies. Mr. Lincoln, that's it. So keep your fingers crossed. It should have some good finds, maybe in the crawl space, but that's a hunt for a really cold day when everything's gone to bed. You know what I'm talking about. All right, I'll bring you back when we go hunting again, and hopefully we'll find some more good finds. It's been a pretty good day. Found a lot of good stuff. Let's hope it keeps on and we'll get some new places. Be back.